This is Tom Fox. I'd like to welcome you to the newest addition to the Compliance Podcast Network, the Compliance Tip of the Day. This is the podcast where you bring you daily insights and practical advice on navigating the ever-evolving landscape of compliance requirements. Whether you're a seasoned compliance professional or just starting your journey, my aim in this podcast is to provide you with a bite-sized, actionable tip to help you stay on top of your compliance game. Join us as we explore the latest trends from the Department of Justice, share some best practices, demystify complex compliance issues to help keep your organization doing business ethically and in compliance, and at the end of the day, more profitably. Tune in daily for your dose of compliance wisdom. Let's make compliance a little less daunting, one tip at a time. Now a word from the sponsor of the Compliance Podcast Network, Ethico.
Handling multiple compliance cases can often feel like navigating a complex labyrinth. Ethico introduces simplicity and intelligence into this chaos with our custom workflow automation. By automatically routing cases based on your unique criteria, we turn the maze into a clear path forward. Envision a compliance process that's not just effective, but also intuitive and adaptable to your needs. It's time to redefine efficiency in your workplace. Embark on this journey of transformation at ethico.com/CPN. Book a demo and explore the white paper by Tom Fox, 2023, The Year in Compliance, to discover a world of seamless compliance management.
Today I'm going to give you 5 tips, and these 5 tips are skills you will need as we move into 2025, 2030, and beyond in compliance. I think they are skills that every CCO needs to work on. The 5 skills are adapt to thrive, be creative, develop emotional intelligence, become tech savvy, and build your personal brand. And adapt to thrive, this means doing more than simply learning to read a spreadsheet. You need to have a growth mindset and be a self-starter and take incremental changes going forward. Being creative. I often say the job of a compliance professional is only limited by your imagination. This will only become more true in the next 5 to 10 years. It also ties into your adaptability as you continue to grow professionally. 3, develop emotional intelligence. While this is not a new skill for the compliance professional, it will only become more important in the upcoming years. One of the keys to any success of a compliance program is to create safe spaces for employees to speak up. This means not only your company, but your compliance team as well. Tech savvy. Yes, it will take much more than your law school education to become a competent compliance professional. You'll need to understand your business and your processes, but also you'll need to roll up your technical ability. Think of being a futurist, a scientist, a business partner, and a policymaker. And finally, one thing that I don't think we talk enough about in compliance, which is building your personal brand. Here, many compliance professionals means this thing's marketing yourself to the outside world. But it's building a brand is establishing a relationship with your customers, your audience, your stakeholders, and others. What is your relationship to your employees and your companies? Will your internal corporate media outreach have you engaged? For those outside your organization, how is your brand seen? Have you reached out to podcasters to talk? What about those you do business with, third parties? To quote my good friend Allison Van Hooser, will you put your compliance stake in the ground and own it? I hope you will take a look at one or more of these skills, evaluate yourself, and see how you may grow so that you can take the next step in the next 5 to 10 years of compliance. As I mentioned in the opening of this new podcast series, Compliance Tip of the Day, we are sponsored this month by Ethico. Are you struggling to close cases? Well, Ethico is here for you. Take advantage of their innovative approach to empathic issue intake, streamlined case management, and enterprise-wide disclosures. Learn more about how you can crowdsource risk management at scale at ethico.com/CPN. This is Tom Fox again. This new podcast, Compliance Tip of the Day, will appear daily. And frankly, it's one of the most requested topics for a podcast that I get on a regular basis. It's going to be short and sweet with one tip with some takeaways that you can utilize to implement into your compliance program. If you've got a question that you would like a tip on, please submit them through our website, and we will use them in an upcoming episode. The Compliance Tip of the Day is a production of the award-winning Compliance Podcast Network.